guys, so I promised you a video today on the surprise babies that we got yesterday. If you couldn't tell in the picture, they were baby rabbits. Completely unexpected. We are trying to breed our rabbits, but none of them should have been due that we knew could have been pregnant. So I'm going to tell you the story, and some of this might ring a bell to some of you guys. So a while back we got started with our rabbits. A friend of us gave us 5 rabbits, and through a series of events we only ended up with the buck and one of the does. And we had them in a colony setting, and it was just the 2 of them, and the doe started to get really mean. Now keep in mind, we are brand new at rabbits, so we don't know what we're doing. It's all trial and error. And there seems to be a lot of error. So we had the doe and the buck together. So our doe was Snow. She's a red-eyed white, New Zealand. And then the buck is Beaver. He is our Sable Rex. Well, she started getting really mean. And it started out with just being mean towards him. She would like viciously try to attack him anytime he would try to eat and anytime he would be near her. Vicious. She turned extremely vicious, and we thought maybe it's just towards him. Maybe she's tired of being bred, trying to be bred. At this point, we had her for like maybe 6 months, and she hadn't gotten pregnant. She hadn't given us any babies, and so we thought there's something wrong with her, or there's something wrong with him. That's not normal. Rabbits are known for their breeding skills, and our rabbits are not breeding. And so so at this point we had this aggressive rabbit that wasn't being bred. So I got in the colony. I tried to crawl in there and just like kind of check her out, and she lunged at me and tried to eat me. So at this point we had a vicious rabbit who would not be bred. So we took her out of the colony. We introduced another doe because we really want this to work. So we took her out of the colony and we put her in a cage, and we just needed to get rid of her. We are not experienced with rabbits to figure out how to deal with like a troubled rabbit, and I think if you want to be successful, you don't deal with a troubled rabbit like that. And so we were just trying to sell her. We knew that we had to either sell her or butcher her, and I didn't really want to butcher her. We were going to have to if we couldn't sell her. Well, she's been in the cage now for 3 weeks, maybe a little over 3 weeks. And she started to actually calm down a little bit. And so we thought, okay, maybe we can make this work. But we already had somebody interested in buying her. So Saturday, a lady was supposed to come out and buy her. Well, the lady changed her mind, thankfully, because the next day, which was yesterday, when I put out the picture, I left from gathering with the church. It was Sunday, and Kellen calls me while I'm on my way home, panicked, and says, "Your rabbit just had babies." The white troubled rabbit that we were trying to sell, or we're gonna have to butcher. And we were not prepared at all. We had no idea she was pregnant. She'd gone 5 months without getting pregnant. Who would have thought? We were trying to get rid of her. We needed her gone. I was tired of getting bit and growled at in the mornings. Yeah, we weren't prepared, and we obviously did not have a nesting box in the cage. And so she had her babies on the wire. when I got home, Kellen worked really fast. I'm so thankful for him because he seen what had happened. He called me, didn't know what to do. So I called a friend of mine who is like a rabbit guru, and they gave me advice on what to do. And so I let him know, and when I got home, he already built a nesting box. We didn't have any built because we're not doing a hutch system. We're not trying to have babies in the cages. We have a colony set up, and in the colony there is 5-gallon buckets prepared for them to use as nesting boxes. Well, a 5-gallon bucket is not going to fit in one of these cages. So Kellen had to find a whole bunch of scrap wood, throw together, and that doesn't even look like scrap wood, that looks like good wood. He threw together a nesting box, and we threw some hay in the nesting box and got the babies off the wire. I've heard so many horrible stories of babies being born on the wire from brand new mamas who usually even have a nesting box. And they don't make it. So I am so thankful that these babies were still alive by the time we got the nesting box prepared, and we put straw in the nesting box. We scooped up the babies, put them in there. There was about 5 or 6, and so small litter. But she's a brand new mama, like never had babies. So we scooped them up, put them in the nesting box, and it was like, I don't know, 5-6 o'clock, so it was starting to get dark last night. And we gave her a whole bunch of extra hay, hoping that if she needed it, she would know what to do with it. We covered up the babies as much as we could with any of the hair that she pulled. That was the other thing. She did not, I fed her that morning. There was no hair pulled, no sign of anything. She was fat, but she also was like vicious over food. That girl loves to eat. So I just thought she was a fat rabbit. She was pregnant. But yeah, she was a little extra weird yesterday morning, and then sure enough, she had babies. I hope the babies are going to be okay. Like I said, they were born on the wire. I did check on them last night before we went to bed, and then I checked on them this morning, and she had made a nice little nesting spot in the nesting box and had them covered in more hair. So I think she's trying to be a good mama. But she is a first-time mama, and I've heard that sometimes when they're first-time mamas, they're not very good at it. So we'll see how she does. I will keep you guys updated on the babies. They're super cute little hairless things. They're so cute, but they have this obnoxious squeal. I never would have thought. I'll show you what I mean. that's the story of our psycho rabbit happening to be pregnant. Hope you guys enjoy and learn something from this. We definitely learned something from this. So hoping to impart some of this trial and error type knowledge that we're learning. That way you guys don't make the same mistakes that we do. But anyways, thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, like and subscribe.